This is my 2019 Fat Boy Harley Davison. So I bought this at the beginning of April, and I put about 50 miles on it the first day. They said I had to ride it before they could do anything to it. That's some paperwork thing. So anyways, I took it around for about 50 miles, I didn't really bash on it, but I mean, we rolled it around from idle to about 3,000 RPMs like the braking warranty says, and I got on it a little, quite a bit actually. Didn't really exceed 3,000 too much. It ran good, factory with the factory exhaust and the factory cam and all the other good stuff that comes with it from the factory. And it was pretty quiet. It made a little noise when you got on it. And it ran, it ran really good. I was impressed with it, as far as taking it to 3,000 RPMs or around there's about or so, yeah, it sets you back in the seat and put a smile on your face. But I pretty much decided before I bought it that I was going to put the Stage IV kit on it, and upgrade the pipes and the programmer to go on it, the factory Harley Davison programmer. And then I bought the Stage IV kit and the S&S pipes and the mustache bar, and then the Harley Davison flame gear shifter linkage. Put a little something on it, and then the aftermarket LED lights. So it took a couple days to get all that put on there. It's not like one of them the dirty thumbs up guy where he snaps the end of the camera and it's done. It doesn't work that way in real life. I wish it did. I like the dirty thumbs guy, and but no, it doesn't just happen over an 8-hour period. It's not like just getting an oil change or whatever. They gotta pull the heads, the jugs, and the pistons out of it, and the cam, and all that whole 9 yards. The whole thing's got to come apart, and then it's got to go back together, and then and you get the wideband O2 sensors with that programmer in it. The second programmer, it that requires a little work too. So it all required a little work. So it took them about 8 days to get the parts in, and about 3 or 4 days of work. The guy working on it, he did a good job. I guess they all do a good job. There's no scratches, there's no dents, there's no oil leaks. There's it's all good. Everything's happy, and all that. Yesterday I took it in for the 1,000-mile oil change and the factory checkup, and they got me in that day and got me back out, so that's all good. That's Woodland's Harley Davison. They took real good care of me. Wave high aerial, and so I mean, pretty much the videos about from the stock, from idle to 3,000 versus the Stage IV kit from idle to 3,000, because I put 1,000 miles on it, kept it under 3,000 thereabouts. It's definitely more awake. I mean, they say you lose a little torque with Stage IV cams and stuff, and set up it from idle to 3,000, you lose a little bit. But to be honest, I really I didn't notice that. In fact, I thought it felt a lot more peppier. That might have been the throttle body letting a little more air in, for the throttle position on the handlebar, maybe. But yeah, it definitely runs better with the Stage IV and the pipes on it from idle to 3,000. But since it's got 1,000 miles on it now, and now we can really twist the throttle. Well, I didn't really get to twist the throttle to, you know, a wide open position with the stock settings, but yeah, I'll tell you what, you roll this thing up to about 5,000 RPMs and shift it in a second, bud, you better be holding on, because it will set you back in a chair and try to pick the front wheel up if you're not careful with it. It'll pretty much just light the back tire up. Yeah, so does it run better with the Stage 4 kit? Yes it does. Do I regret not getting the torque kit? No, not really, because honestly, the torque kit I think would just rip the wheel loose even sooner. And I'm not all about doing, you know, 60-mile-an-hour burnouts or anything. You know, I'm not one of them crazy fools you see on YouTubers, you know, doing them freeway burnouts. That's not my game. And if I was going to do that, I'd be on a rice burner, which I do have a rice burner, but this isn't about a rice burner. But as far as the power goes, man, dude, the Stage 4 kit, the horsepower is wonderful. It definitely runs. The sound, oh man, definitely improvement over the factory sound. I like the way it sounded quiet. It was nice, had a nice little rumble to it, but it was pretty flat in my opinion. But now that's got the Stage 4 in it, definitely has a lot more better rumble in it. This was kind of, it's not real hot. I started up, idled it a little bit earlier. I had audio difficulties with the first video. Maybe we'll get the audio fixed on it this time. And the keyless ignition, man, the keyless ignition is so nice. I upgraded the LED lights.